Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, in this video I'm going to be, talking about and showing you guys the things I love and hate. Well, hate's a strong word. I like and dislike about my I30N hatch. Okay, now I love this car inside and out. There's no denying it at all, and I know a lot of other people who have the same sort of car do as well. Okay, this is not a hate video. This isn't a glazing video.
What did he say?
Okay, this is my just pure opinion. Okay, and if you guys have the same sort of opinions or have the complete opposite opinions, let me know. Okay, but to be honest, right, this car is nearly overall perfect, and that might just be because I drive this car all the time, and it's my dream car and I love it. But there is not much I can complain about. Okay, from the look of the car to the handling to the way the car sounds stock, it is absolutely insane. This car is above all amazing. Okay, for example, right, got these perfect magnesium rims, right, 19-inch magnesium rims, right. You got a little lip spoiler here. Well, lip spoiler, kind of. I know, just the way it comes stock. However you wanna, I guess, explain it. You got two big, right, 3.5-inch exhaust tips with 2.5 all the way through. Right, sounds absolutely incredible. Okay, we can have a bit of a look here as well. All right, let's turn this thing on. So you can already kind of hear it from the inside, right? But let's go out. Look at that. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, now this car just overall is amazing. I mean, even the look of the engine bay itself is absolutely incredible. Have a little pop open. Look at that. I mean, that's just fucking amazing. Alright, I do have, if you guys have seen my other videos, you would know I have a forge intake in here. Fucking massive. Alright, but yeah, this car just overall is amazing. Looks and performance, there's nothing quite like it. Nothing quite like it at all. I also like that, you know, we're in N mode right now, right? You can change your custom settings, things like that. So if I even go in here, and go to N mode, right? Yeah, you get your N mode up, it's got your different circuits, right? So if you are doing sort of lap times or doing sort of track work, you go into your circuit and you can pick any sort of circuit you like, any sort of circuit that you're racing or want to get a lap time on, you can do that, right? So if you're on here, you get your lap timer, right? You got your little throttle percentage there. You usually have like you got your brake pressure there as well, right? Engine temp, oil temp, but that usually comes up on the dash anyway. All right, if you slide across, this is where this is the exciting stuff here, okay? This is where you've got all your sort of custom modes, all right? So with your little N button here, at the moment, everything's cool. You got 3 engine, 3 steering, 3 suspension. That means everything is top. Suspension stiffens, steering stiffens, and engine, I guess, I know, I don't know. I guess it gives the best performance. I would assume it's on Sport Plus right now. I would assume that means best performance, right? If I click it again, it goes to custom 1. Now my custom 1, everything is up except the suspension, because I know when people get in my car, a lot of people don't like the stiff suspension. Going over anything like a speed bump is absolutely criminal. It is very stiff. I don't mind it. Alright, but a lot of people don't seem to like it. So when I have friends in the car, I just click my custom mode and it's the softest suspension ever. Okay, and that's the sort of thing. So I can also make my exhaust sound like super quiet on my custom mode, right? It also has launch control as well, right? But what I love about this is because I start work quite early in the morning, very early in the morning, and sometimes, especially back with my old job, I used to finish super duper late. So if I was coming through streets or through residential areas, I would just click it in the normal mode, and it literally gets absolutely quiet, right? So you have your sport, you have eco and everything else. When you're stopped, it's pretty much just as loud as normal, right? But when driving, it literally sounds like an electric car. It just quietens down completely. You can't even hear the car in normal or eco. Like, it's so quiet. It is so quiet. It's actually crazy how quiet it gets. All right. But I mean, to be fair, those things I love the most. And let's be honest, I never drive in eco or normal or even sport unless I'm on the highway, and then I'll put it in eco and just chuck on cruise control and just fucking skim down the highway. But other than that, I'm always in N. Like, I'm not getting this car. If I wanted the car to be slow, I just get in like a base model or an N line. You know what I mean? But you know, I've got this car to drive it. Now, onto the things I really don't like. Okay, there isn't a lot. I'm gonna be straight honest. Personally, there isn't a lot. Okay, this car is overall very good. Look, I can be very nitpicky here and say, look, DCT is great, shifts so much quicker, but when you're stuck between second and third or first and second, and you're like bumper to bumper traffic, it just hesitates, right? Some people can complain about that. I don't, because I don't give two fucks. That's what a DCT does. Okay, so if you're complaining about that, you're obviously just trying to find something to complain about. One of my biggest complaints about this car are the stock tires. Why do I have Pirelli P0s on my stock? Mate, I've hit about, you guys, if you want to go back and earlier in the video, you would have seen how many Ks I've got on this car. It's just under 8,000. I already need to nearly replace these front tires. And you might be thinking, oh, you know, Gus, you might just be, you know, doing a lot of track work. That's what happens when you do a lot of track. That's what happens when you drive hard. I don't. I've never been on the track. This is my daily driver. I drive it to work, to shops, everywhere. I don't thrash it, I just drive it. Right? Okay, depending on your depiction of thrashing, if you've seen my other videos, I do drive it pretty hard. But I don't fucking yeet it around corners, fucking skidding and sliding. I don't do burnouts, obviously. Like, I don't do shit out of my normal day. If anything, I drove it the same as I did with my N-Line. That had Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, and those lasted until they were still good when I sold the car, at nearly 40,000 Ks. Right? These are at 7,800, 8,000 Ks, right? And the tread on these are already going. There's probably a mil left. I'm not joking. There is fuck all left on these tires. Like, there's literally nothing. It's criminal, right? And look, it's not just me either. I've heard a lot of complaints about these, so I might have to rotate these tires because the backs are fine. Backs are perfect, right? It being a front wheel drive car, that does make sense, right? But yeah, that would be my one complaint. When I first got the car and I saw the P0s on, I did kind of go, fuck. Because I know people complain about them, right? But I never knew they were that bad. And I thought maybe if I just took it easy and didn't do any track or anything, that would be great. No, they're terrible. And I started feeling it in the last week, how, you know, the car was sliding a little bit more, and I was like, that's not good, right? Yeah, it's that. But look, when I get my service, I'll rotate it and we'll just see how it goes. But they will say to me, hey, you need to replace your front tires. And yeah, they will say that, right? There's no doubt about it. But my backs are perfectly fine, obviously, because it's a front-wheel drive car. The backs don't really do much. They're perfectly fine. But the fronts are, yeah, they're already going. That would be my only concern about this car, are the tires. Like, everything else is perfect, from the ride height, suspension feel, the exhaust note. Everything is perfect on this car, right? But if there had to be one more thing I had to dislike, and this isn't really a dislike, this is a kind of like a little pet peeve of mine. Everyone shits on this car. I've gone to work, right? Everyone just calls it a little mum car, right? Oh, it's not even that quick. Oh, right? Oh, it's a mum car. It's an I30. That's a Hyundai. What the fuck? I've heard it all, right? I love it, so I don't really care, right? And I can just fucking drown them out with my fucking exhaust note, right? But it you know, it is what it is, right? But I wish this car had a bit more respect, especially since Hyundai put a lot of work into this sort of shit. Especially since this car is fucking amazing. Like, it's just, from the look to the feel, everything, they did an amazing job with this car. And I feel like it deserves a lot more respect. 100%. 100%. Anyway, guys, that was all for the video. Again, it's not much. I just, you know, this car is absolutely amazing to me, and I love it. I love it so much. But, yeah, I think it's a shame that this car doesn't get as much respect as it should. And I feel like, you know, eventually it will, but it's going to take time. And the car's already been out for, what, 7 years already? Not this model, but and in general, it's been out for 7 years. And it still continues to get shit on, right? Then again, look, a lot of people look at it and go, holy fuck, it's an N, that's an amazing car, blah, blah, blah. But then you also, a lot of people shit on it, right? And that's fine. I mean, you'll get that with any car, really. But, yeah. Overall, this car's fucking amazing. And I can't stress that enough. If you guys are looking at getting one, get one. And look, I'm sorry this isn't a POV video. I will bring one out soon. I just wanted to do something different because I feel like when I do POV videos, I'm doing the same shit every single time, and it does get repetitive and boring for you guys especially. I do them every single day, but I don't want to keep it repetitive for you guys. Otherwise, you guys will just be like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to watch this anymore. Right, so let me know what you guys want. If you guys want more POV videos, let me know. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know too. All right. But yeah, I mean, that's all for today's video. Look, it was just a quick little video explaining the things I like and dislike about this car. But overall, it's an amazing car. Okay? Please like and subscribe, alright? And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.